Hallo liebe Freunde und herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Tales of Zestiria, immer noch hier im Ritterturm. Und Sergej will uns irgendein Geheimnis anvertrauen. Ich weiß allerdings noch nicht genau, was er davor hat. Da müssen wir einmal ganz kurz raus. Uiuiui.
Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another? That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Wähle im Artis-Menü Löwengeheul aus, und entfessle es. Alles klar? Artis-Menü. Machen wir das mal. Na, wo ist es? Löwengeheul. Verschließt die Wut eines Löwen in der Handfläche, um sie dann wieder freizulassen und so Gegner wegzustoßen. Machen wir mal. Ich glaube, das kann wichtig sein. Ne? Moment mal, wir haben ja auch noch hier Schallstoß. Wartet mal. Wir haben mega viel. Warte, aber Löwengeheul, boah, das ist schon eine Menge, was wir da benutzen müssen. Machen wir das mal.
Well, you're a fast learner. I must apologize that this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergej.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergej.
Then you may call me Saray.
Saray, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
Godspeed.
Rose, was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the Knights do.
Course not! An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins. Right.
Here is your pass, Saray.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so. But we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gododdin, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose! My punchline!
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
Oh, Backe, oh, Backe, oh, Backe. Durchquere die Höhle über die Wiese des Triumphs. Ja, toll. Das kann was werden. Und jetzt den ganzen Weg zurück. Heiliger Soraysack. Das kann was werden. Ja, ja. Und freut mich, dass du mal wieder eingeschaltet hast bei dieser Episode. In der letzten Episode haben wir ja die Stadt hier ein bisschen erkundet. Und vieles kennengelernt. Vor allem auch, wen wir verfolgen müssen, was wir genau zu tun haben. Und Pentrago ist eben auch so eine Stadt, die sehr zwielichtig ist. Zwielichtige Menschen, zwielichtige Angelegenheiten, zwielichtige Sachverhalte. Ihr seht es selber, es regnet durchgehend.
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Das kann gut sein.
Saray, We have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
Und ich weiß auch wie.
Would it kill you to use that head of yours? Sheesh.
Wir schleichen uns durch. Der wird uns nicht attackieren. Ganz sicher nicht. Den Skill haben wir nämlich auch in der letzten Episode erworben.
We made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
I sure hope so.
Ja, im schlimmsten Falle müssen wir einfach gegen diese Echse kämpfen, ne, würde ich mal behaupten. So. Und jetzt sollen wir über die Wiese des Triumphs. Sollen wir... Mist. Ja gut, wir sollen zu unserem Ziel über die Wiese des Triumphs gehen, weil da ja etwas zugeschüttet worden ist. Das machen wir jetzt. Und wir sehen uns dann, würde ich mal sagen, gleich wieder weiter. Weil ich glaube, das ganze Laufen hier wollt ihr nicht sehen. Es langweilt euch sowieso nur. So, und da sind wir auch schon in der Cambria-Höhle. Es hat ein bisschen gedauert, bis ich es gefunden habe. Und ich vermute, wir müssen jetzt zu dem Felszackenjoch. Das ist nämlich unsere aktuelle Aufgabe. Mein Gott. Eieiei, der Weg war haarig, auf jeden Fall. Ich musste erstmal hier klarkommen, wo ich lang gehen muss. Es wurde nämlich gesagt, dass das irgendwie südlich sein soll, obwohl das eher so im Südwesten ist. Zumindest jetzt hier der Eingang, weil ja dieser andere Eingang gesperrt ist, interessanterweise. Und diese ganzen Monster-Tiere werde ich erstmal ignorieren. Ich glaube nicht, dass es gerade notwendig ist. Die ganzen Kämpfe sind sehr
I think we're
repetitiv.
close to the exits. Probably.
Did you feel it too?
The wind?
Der Wind.
Hell yeah! We're home free! Praise the sun! It looks like I spoke too soon.
A Hellion!
What is it doing in a place like this?
Is it bird or beast?
Yeah, the last thing we need is a bunch of flocking griffins.
Rose, a nice young lady really shouldn't...
Come on! I didn't mean it like that!
Choose your birds more carefully.
Aim and fire! Break down! Break on through!
Na, du blöde Höhli. Noch das gefehlt. Lass bloß nicht sterben, Rose.
Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Blip! Say zero! Ocean Blitz! Spin you along! Blue Flurry! Here goes! You got nerve! Ocean Blitz! You got nerve! Ocean Blitz!
So, thought you would win, did you? Fool.
Wir haben ihn besiegt und ich hatte hier so einen kleinen Schnitt gezogen. Meine Güte, was für ein Kampf. Also das geht gar nicht.
You are not ready to command the wind yet.
I hate the wind. Huh?
Edna!
You alright?
I just slipped is all.
Boy, we can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can we?
Lady Meebo is talking.
Das ging ja noch gut. Und wir werden angegriffen.
Let's get them before they fly away.
That goose flew the chicken coop.
Ja, liebe Freunde, ich habe hier, wie gesagt, einen Schnitt gezogen, was die ganzen Kämpfe und so angeht. Ich glaube, hinterher wird das sowieso euch nur stören, gerade auch von der Atmosphäre, so die ganze Zeit Kämpfe zu sehen. Ich glaube nicht, dass das euch mega unterhalten würde. Deswegen habe ich einen kleinen Schnitt gezogen, weil ich hier irgendwie von Horden von Gegnern irgendwie angegriffen worden bin. Deswegen hier nochmal der Schnitt. So, und jetzt müssen wir weiter den Weg finden. Aber wo lang müssen wir? Das war jetzt nämlich die Höhle. Geh nach Gododdin, oder wie das mal noch heißt. Und ich glaube, wir müssen hier entlang. Hi, dich muss ich ja mal ganz kurz ignorieren, mein Freund. Was ist hier drin? Ein Erdring. Und einmal rüber? Nö, geht gar nicht. Vielleicht hier? Ja, das kennen wir. Und jetzt einmal die 2. Sehr stark. Ja, mal kurz die Truhe nutzen. Amphibolweste. Und jetzt können wir theoretisch sogar hoch, oder? Muss ich etwa hoch? Ja, muss ich. Ich muss hier entlang. Dann komme ich sicherlich zur Stadt danach. Das müsste möglich sein, ja. Nach Gododdin. Wahnsinn, ey, wie viele Gegner hier sind, ne? Also ist echt voll hier. Die Karawanen und so unter anderem sind alle schon möglicherweise umgebracht worden. Die hier sicherlich ständig durchgehen wollen. Die Handelskarawane ist nicht ohne. Die Stadt, bei der wir Zuflucht suchen. Zumindest jetzt gerade. Das könnte Gododdin sein. Wie gesagt, ich sage Gododdin. Hoffen wir es.
Outsiders! Hey, didn't they say in school not to use that word?
Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school?
That's right. The village chief built it.
For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village. What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
Your efforts are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even more bountiful than in years past.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
You say that like you own the place.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Alicia.
Saray.
I know. We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope.
Die Suche nach dem Papst. Dann wollen wir mal direkt starten hier.
What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village, and it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the Temperance of Averost? If that's true, then this is an incredible find! Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind.
Na, die sollen wir lieber nicht fragen nächstes Mal. Was ist mit Layla? Einmal sprechen.
Gododdin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active.
They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The guardian seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren. But it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment.
Yeah, not just anyone could pull that one off.
Rose? Is something the matter?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to investigate.
Na super. Hier haben wir noch Mikleo, unseren guten alten Freund Mikleo.
What's wrong? You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather prosperous.
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this.
Vielleicht wird er sogar geschützt, man weiß nie. Denn das ist eigentlich sehr selten bei dieser Wirtschaftskrise im Spiel, was die Leute haben. Hunger und Leid ist ja eigentlich Alltag. Und was hat Desil zu sagen? Ich finde den immer ganz cool hier, wie er immer so steht. Der macht immer echt einen auf chillig.
Desil, have you found any clues about the Pope yet?
No.
Well, if you do come across anything, let me know.
One thing bothers me. The chief. There was something out of place in his personal effects.
His glasses. Lenses are a precious rarity. They're usually only available to those of nobility or holy orders.
And Slenge only showed up here recently. There's dots there if you want to connect them.
You mean to say the chief is...
I'm just saying the possibility is there. Don't quote me on it.
I'll look further into it. Thank you.
Don't.
Huh?
All I'm saying is there's no need to thank me.
All right.
Desil. Unser guter Kumpane, so.
There's a ruin!
Wait!
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They better not. Without our chief, Gododdin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
Oh mein Gott, in
There
die
was
Ruine.
malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
Kommen wir rein? Wir dürfen keine Fremden ins reine Land hineinlassen. Hier? Tut mir leid, aber es sind nun mal die Regeln. Wollt ihr mich jetzt hier alle verpillen oder was? Na gut. Öffnen wir ganz kurz hier die Map hier. Wir haben eine Ausrüstung erhalten. Die werde ich mir hier gleich möglicherweise hier benutzen. So. Schaut euch mal an. Die Amphio-Bowl-Weste. Nehmen wir doch gleich hier. Haben wir mehr Verteidigung, das ist praktisch. So, und jetzt können wir hier normalerweise auch was skillen, aber will ich noch nicht machen. Das ist jetzt nicht gerade notwendig. So, wir können normalerweise jetzt da rein, ne? Ah, okay, wir müssen außen herum, ich verstehe. Okay. Da ist was Kurioses geschehen. Merkwürdiger
A
Mensch.
destroyed entrance, huh?
Wouldn't hurt to take a look.
Well, that looks hopeless.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you could use your powers.
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Mikleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh, are you still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions, whether you're worshipping the Seraphim or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant strength.
FYI, Saray doesn't get jokes.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Not you too!
He really doesn't get jokes.
Alles klar, Gigantenkraft. Wie geil ist das denn bitte? Machen wir. Hier, zack.
What mighty power!
Oh?
Das ist gut. Und jetzt sollen wir hier lang. Wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe.
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Elixir?
It's fake. But my body feels oddly warm.
that's because it's packed with energy drink garbage. Did I mention this stuff is highly addictive?
Make one sale and we'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
So, is this stuff being sold officially under the authority of the church?
The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gododdin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
And the malevolence from the chief.
So they're either conspirators or
the chief is the Pope.
You! What are you doing in here?
That has to be...
Oh mein Gott.
Could it really be?
the chief? Ocean Flex! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Flex! Azure Assault! Say Serum!
Attacke.
Burst! Ocean Flex! Break on through! Burst! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Flex! Break on through!
You sure are strange.
It's not the chief?
So you are here to capture the chief! I knew it! I'll die before I allow that!
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Are you Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
What would drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same. I never desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order in order to give a small blessing, a glimmer of hope, to my family and those around me. But that is all.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the Knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I abandoned everything. The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gododdin asked nothing of me, content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of... my family, the villagers.
Your family?
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the Knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the chief, what will become of Gododdin?
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the Knights in the church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
Chief!
Are you okay?
Und was jetzt danach passiert, erfahren wir in der nächsten Episode, liebe Freunde. Vielen Dank auf jeden Fall wieder fürs Mitschauen und bis dahin.